I would just keep Blackwing here. Other than Mad Scientist, it's like earliest drop. I wouldn't keep AI with already a 3-drop against Druid. Kind of a tempo matchup. We're just looking for Mad Scientist here. Otherwise, I can just curve out. It's not even that big a deal if this is just a 3-4. From what I noticed, I haven't been having a hard time activating Blackwing, Technician, and Rend. Especially because some of my dragons are like situational. It's kind of cool. The Volcanic Drake being so situational means that it's likely sitting in your hand a lot of the game, kind of like a Molten Giant in a way. Chromatic and Sinistera are like super late game dragons. This almost seems like they're worth more. It's like each one's like having 2 dragons in your deck. Because you're not using them, so you're more likely to have them.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
Small consideration here to suicide this so that he doesn't silence this. Getting this duplicate out is going to be really important. Yeah. I think it's more important than... It's also not... Like, he can't really punish me too hard for... I guess, like, drawing Shredder is kind of bad because normally I don't have a 4-drop. If I had a 4-drop like a Water Elemental, there's no way he can punish me because I'd just rather do this anyways. Alright, that worked out good.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
Where shall I strike?
Water Elemental's a stronger minion here than Belcher. A 3-6 is better than a 3-5 with Taunt and the Death Rattle here in this special case because he can Hero Power and then trade the 2-4 for the Slime, whereas Water Elemental doesn't run that risk. Next turn I'm going to be playing Emperor almost certainly anyways, so it doesn't matter to play Belcher and then Water Elemental ping on turn 6. I don't like the sheep ping, it's way too weak.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
This is Druid, probably mid-range. Let's see. Polymorph, I guess like big game, I mean Dr. Boom is scarier, Rag is scarier, but then I don't have BJ Champ, but I have Rend. I don't know, that's too scary to leave up.
I'll show them all.
This is my last turn to sheep this. Okay, that makes it pretty easy for me because I can also drop a 3-drop here. You can also combo next turn. Let's see, actually. There's some incentive not to. It's not that easy now that I think about it. Because the Sludge Belcher ping is pretty good as well. Still not down to combo. It's a better duplicate target as well. A lot better than the Blackwing. Yeah. I pretty much just want to make my strongest move here, tempo-wise. I guess that means it's definitely Emperor ping. Combo is 14, 20, 21, plus 4, 25 damage. If you count the slime as 23, it's probably good enough for me. This hand I'm really incentivized to make cheaper. Especially against Druid where he doesn't have any AoE. If I can flood the board, like if I can simply play my whole hand, I would win. Like imagine if every minion was on the battlefield, for sure I'd win. So I just want to play everything. Hey Slidey, how's it going? I want to make my strongest move here actually for sure. That involves having a taunt. So at least one Belcher. Strongest move involving one Belcher, I'll have 5 mana left after. It's probably Belcher double Blackwing Technician, honestly. I'm trying to calculate if it's possible to die. 12 damage plus 7, 19 damage from combo. I guess I'm okay.
My work is paramount. My work is paramount.
If I was really confident, I could play Sheep here, but I'm not that confident. Just because it costs more mana to Sheep. Like if in a tempo game you'd rather Sheep and then trade than Sheep spend 2 mana ping. I don't have the mana to Sheep ping, but it's just I have more minions than him. If he's Wraths or whatever, he can actually clear my board even easier or something. It's not smart. It almost seems like every time Warsong is used, it's like used in a really bad way for the game. That's just what happens when the card is just simply making all your minions have charge. Like, the only reason why you put it in your deck, like it's never a valued card almost. It's always really it's almost like it goes too far, I guess. Because most decks, all decks are based around synergy and stuff. That's not the problem. It's just like
Time waits for no one.
it's too easily broken. Wish I had the Sheep down last turn, but it would have gone different. Second Sheep ping. Wait, trade Sheep ping. Sheep ping. I have 7 mana left over. Might as well AI first. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I actually need to trade like this first, ironically enough, to take more damage on this guy. Oh, that's still not for. Huh. I was thinking Frostbolt, but is that even better? In fact, the best one here is Healbot. Because it's still out of combo range. It's not like that changes anything. And this trades and heals me.
Where shall I strike?
I can always snipe it now. I'm far enough ahead where I'm playing around combo. I'm not going to play Ysera Frostbolt. Actually, I wouldn't die combo. I can also play Flame Strike Frostbolt. But then that's all my reactive cards. If he plays them, I win no matter what this game. He can't have enough stuff. The reason why I didn't really play Ysera combo Frostbolt, I don't know why. Actually, it probably would have been better. But this is my last dragon I've run. That's probably not a big enough reason. Works out okay here, though.
I must safeguard the land.
He's used his Windrunner already. Honestly, I'm far enough ahead where I probably wouldn't have played this if he still has Sylvanas. I don't have an Owl or anything like that. It's impossible for him to combo me here enough. Like, he can't have double combo with 3 cards. You need 4 cards, Innervate, 2 Savage Roars, and Force Nature. And I have Healbot, so he can't just call me down low and then make me lose next turn. Even Command and Shout, it's weird, because oftentimes the problem is, like, if you actually make it to turn 10, fine, you usually win anyways. Like, they'll just be dead before turn 10. If you don't have the answers for, like, all the executes and stuff, I think that's where Handlock gets hard anyways. Did he actually get double? I mean, it doesn't matter, but it was impossible for him to double combo me on the turn I was weak to it.
I can see.
I really hate Hungry Dragon, looking at it, like playing it more. I don't think Hungry Dragon is very good at all. With how strong aggro is, like, Hungry Dragon is like unplayable on turn 4 against any deck faster than you. It's pretty much like even worse than a Yeti on turn 4. And Yeti is really bad against aggro.
Armor made to fit.
If you're playing a fast deck, you're better off playing a turn 4 that can snowball, like Argus or Dark Iron Dwarf 2. And not Hungry Dragon. I mean, the big thing is Hungry Dragon. With the interesting effect with Hungry Dragon is with the death synergy, like Solemn Vigil, Mind Control Tank, Volcanic Drake. There's some synergy there. Volcanic Lumber. It's actually significantly better to duplicate Water Elemental in this matchup, especially since my Technician is small. But it's even more likely it doesn't kill, it goes, just does something, and then I'll ruin my next turn too. I guess in the long run I have to think about it more of, I need to save my coin for Ember, and if he just like doesn't kill my Water Elemental, I won't have another 4-draw. And it's good enough anyways to duplicate this. Like, especially since I might even have to play Tinkertown on turn 4 after coin out Water Elemental. Then I'll duplicate anyways, probably, and
What now?
even if I duplicate this later on, I'll have a dragon. A big thing about Paladin is that Paladin's best matchup used to be Control Warrior, with half the warriors being Grim Patron. I guess Warrior is just more common now. I don't know if that argument makes sense, but mid-range Paladin's not very good against Patron Warrior because of a lot of your minions are small minions. You die to Grim Patron plus Warsong Commander. You also just die to Frothing Berserker Whirlwind Charge. Dragonkin Sorcerer is awful unless you're using it in Dragonkin. Dragonkin Sorcerer doesn't belong in Dragon decks, but belongs in Dragonkin Sorcerer decks. That's a card route to build around that card, not like you don't just put Dragonkin Sorcerer in a dragon deck. Oh, this is Patron. Rend? I don't know. I think he's okay. Biggest problem with Rend is it's hard to make dragon decks good, and then even then he's just all right. I guess he's okay. We'll see. I don't feel too much about him or whatever. The big tempo play here. That's actually pretty decent for me. Oh, it's good for him too, but honestly, I think this matchup, I don't know, I could be biased, but it doesn't feel too bad for me. I can fatigue him out and keep healing and grind him out. The biggest thing I'm scared is Frothing Charge. So if he plays Frothings, that's good for me. Grim Patrons is not useful in this matchup. Most of my minions are too big and I have Flame Strike for later. So I guess I need to decide what to do here. Make my really strong tempo play, make my slightly weaker play, save my coin, or make, I guess, like the strong safe play, Water Elemental Coin Frostbolt, which forces me to ping next turn no matter what. I think some people just, I like this the best, looking at back at it. It's still a 5/5 on board. The biggest thing is I don't get the freeze Frothing Berserker, but it doesn't seem like a big deal. He doesn't have like the setup for like no Death Spite, and it's hard to just start whirlwinding here. I think it's fine. Okay, so I'll take some initiative here. Frothing Berserker. Oh, he's already used one Frothing. I wonder if I should play around the second Warsong Frothing. Warsong Frothing, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whirlwind. I'll have like 2 minions. Probably dead to that. Alright, let's just do this. I really want to save Flame Strikes for Grim Patrons. It's really important. Like, they have 2 patrons, you have 2 Flame Strikes. They usually patron after turn 7. But I don't know, it seems like I can run him out of cards and then he'll just lose due to not having a big enough hand size. 6 mana here. Still no dragon. Well, I mean, it's still okay, right? Dr. Boom, it's not that bad here anyways. I'm not too scared of Dr. Boom. Like, Patron Warrior doesn't play it well on like 3 cards. The combos, you need a lot of cards. I guess my big thing to think about here is stopping his Battle Rage. I think he already has 1. If I can stop his Battle Rage, I might be able to just run out of cards. I don't have to play the whole long game with like the 2 Grim Patrons. He'll just run out of steam. Otherwise, I've just gotten Ysera Awakens before later on. Or just whatever. I mean, you just pressure them and kill them. So usually I don't run out of cards because of duplicate. I still have 1 more duplicate for Mad Scientist. Also, if you kill 2 War Songs, you're safe for everything. I have to be scared of Grom now that I use my polymorph. But honestly, Flame Strike and Grom I can almost kill anyways. Combined with some damage. He might not have Grom. There's probably not too much else to polymorph. And I still think that setting of Flame Strike's decent. Get to make a little bit of a tempo play here too. Ornamental's stronger, but at this point you play a little bit efficiently and try to duplicate a good minion here. Because if I play Ornamental, that's my last real minion right now.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
And yeah, I don't even mind duplicating Azure Drake. I'd actually rather duplicate Azure Drake than Warmental, probably. I'm running out of cards. Had to play this before because this is my dragon. I'm not running Corruptor because dragons is still not that good. The biggest reason I want dragons in Grinder Mage is because Blackwing Technician. There's no such thing as a good solid 3-drop for Grinder Mage. I think that was like the biggest problem I had for a long time. Blackwing Technician perfectly fills that gap. The 5-mana Fire Elemental kind of thing is not even important. That's more for like mid-range like tempo decks. Something more like Druid and Shaman with combo and burst. It's not even that good for grinder decks like this. And I don't have enough dragons to run it. I don't even want to run dragons, that many dragons. So I feel like you need a lot of dragons for that. Start freezing him. It's important to play all your minions above 3 attack at this point, which is good. All my minions are above 3 attack. Dragon Paladin, probably giving it up. Dragon Consort is not as good as I hoped for. I don't know, I haven't had a good idea to make it work yet. Oftentimes, like, you already tried a deck, right? If it doesn't work out, something needs to happen for you to try it again. Something either is like, you get a good idea for like another build or something, or like another kind of like some tech cards. It's like, I don't know. I tried it. It didn't work out. I don't have any ideas to make it better.
The blade be thirsty. Was an error.
Okay, well, he's not winning this game if he has to do that. That's his second frothing. He can't even kill me anymore.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
Shaman with you can't just say Corruptor and Fire Elemental. The problem is you need dragons for Corruptor. So I mean, again, you had to be a Dragon Shaman. Corruptor is a card where you need a lot of dragons. I think Corruptor is so bad if you don't have dragons. It's not like you can realistically get away with like Technician at 2/4 in turn 3, still passable against aggro to trade off for some minions. Like, never do you want to play a 5-mana for a 5/4 without the Battle Cry. I guess it's like Harrison Jones, but Harrison Jones is an extremely bad card if you don't have the Battle Cry. Shaman is hard to fit in dragons, I feel, for sure. And honestly, Shaman, there's too many of that deal 3 damage, Lightning Bolt, Crackle, Rock Fire Weapon. I don't think you want it at all. Even. This guy doesn't matter with one card in his hand. And he still has 2 Grim Patrons for Flame Strike. It doesn't matter that much to Flame Strike, but there's... I don't know, I'd rather just take the tempo and develop my board. I haven't really gotten a spot where Volcanic Drake would have been super good so far yet. I have an okay curve 2 into 3. I like pinging more than Mad Scientist first. Like Mad Scientist trades better with other minions like Knife Juggler, and it also gives him abusive target. If like say he wants to turn Leper Gnome turn 2, his hand is like abusive Leper Gnome or double abusive or something.
I'll show them all. Stop yelling.
Wait, this is not Hunter? Oh my god. Okay, this is Warlock. I thought this was Space Hunter. I keep like sometimes I just like I don't even know what I'm thinking. Oh, Orcs are the same. He's like really aggro.
My work is paramount.
I was like, how do you play this? Yeah, I guess like every time I see Leper now, I just kind of assumed it was Hunter. I didn't even see his hero. Okay, so poly. Okay, yeah, I have this anyways. There's no reason to polymorph for Frostbolt Pain. Well, I think I'm a lot of times absent-minded. That's why I usually have short sessions when I play. It's not like just today. It's just most of the time like this.
My shield for Argus.
I need a sheep here. MC tech. Or nothing. Nothing's fine too. I don't need anything technically. I need to make the strongest tempo move here. If I'm gonna have every minion above 2 attack, I shouldn't kill this. I'd rather kill this. So it's stronger to Frostbolt this than ping this, but not by that much. The difference might be so close that I'm not sure. If you can snowball the health of this, actually that's enough of a difference. Where snowballing the health of this doesn't matter. If it gets a 4-3, it's still the same. So yeah, this is the best play. Problem with killing this is that he still ends up with another 1-1.
I have no time for games.
I'm pretty surprised he's trading. Must have a good card. Dr. Boone, probably. Dr. Boom, Polymorph. Something to think about is whether I want to kill this first. Because if I steal it, I'd rather steal 4-4. That's so weird. I don't think so. Would I? I don't want to proc it if it... I don't need to if I want to proc it anyways.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
So this is a time where I was like thinking either add an MC Tech or BJH in this slot. I guess BJH would have been better in this situation. I'm not sure. I mean, this is still really crazy.
Stop distracting me.
Argus is a consideration. The other consideration is it forces a trade here, whereas he might want to make another trade. But the negative consideration, the reason why it's bad is I might kill my Boombot, which will kill this. That sounds small. Oh no! Okay, well, I don't know. I'm just, it's hard to know exactly what the right thing is there. Because there's like considerations both ways.
My shield for Argus.
Well, we had the Argus, right? So most of the time that was going to be better for me. I saw it too. I even said it. It's just I wasn't still just not sure what's better. It's just stronger. Let's see, 3/5 and a 4/4. I think Chromagus is. It depends because this board is locking me down. I get a feeling I shouldn't attack here, even though it's kind of annoying next turn. But he doesn't have enough of a threat. I guess Chromagus. It depends if he's really forced to kill it. Maybe he's just gonna ignore it. In which case, this is probably worse since these can trap more minions. I don't really care about card draw. I might lose the. Should be okay. Because he has that egg hidden, he probably won't even Argus this in trade because he wants his other minions hidden behind the taunt.
Put this apple on your head.
Void Terror is scary. Nefarian is like weak to BGH. I don't really have anything weak to BGH and stuff. He still doesn't use Implosions, but I have Flame Strikes later on too. The biggest thing is tempo-wise, there's nothing for me to do. With 7 mana. Three minions dying, this will cost 3, but it'll take a ping, 5 mana.
Running a program. Hug. Shut it down.
Not sure, this might have been better. It's pretty close. Although the big thing is this might be hard to activate later, whereas this is cheap all the time.
Why do you go?
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
Three mana 6/4 is pretty good. People would definitely play that. Just situational. It's better at 0 mana, honestly. Like, the main reason why I like that card is oftentimes 0 mana. I think I grinded him out. I mean, I can even win this game if he draws his whole deck at this point.